I wanted to ask you, why do you think hair is so important to black women? Because I talk about this with my friends, and some of my friends who are non-black, and they might not understand, like, why do you wear wigs? Why do you wear weaves? Just wear your hair out. And we have I think in the black community, we have a whole subsection for hair. Why did I do that with my hand?
It's like big hair. I don't know.
Why do you think hair is so important to us as black women?
I think hair is definitely part of our self-expression. When you think about it, like, hair is a way of expression for everyone, but I think that black women, we've nailed the use of it. While some people just like stick to the same thing, like we use it as a way to channel our creativity, like expressing ourselves. I just think that's just something that we do. Something that we do, and we do it really well. I think we also like struggle in finding ways and opportunities to really express ourselves anyway outside of that. So, you know, like, if hair is also part of the tools that we have to really show the world who we are and how we want to carry ourselves.
Yay.
I just love that.
Yeah.
I really love it. I think we are in this period of awakening. You know, like, it's been happening for a while, but like right now, you know.
Yeah, everyone's out there.
Everyone is like this year. You know, like, this year is my year of yes. But look, you know, like, look, we have Shonda Rhimes. Yeah. Like, my year of yes. Yeah. We had Viola Davis, we had her Oscar. You know, like, we had Mahershala Ali. Sorry if I butcher his name. We had his Oscar as well this year. We had Edward and Ninful in Vogue. Also, you know, like, all of that, like Vanessa Kingery as well as publisher of Vogue. Yeah. You know, it's just like, finally we are, you know, like, finally we are being integrated for who we are, like, for the talent that we have as individuals. And finally, like, we get to, you know, because, like, we deserve that, you know, like, we are actors of the society. We deserve to just have the same opportunities.
Yes. I love that you said that.
And then I think with that as well, we should also have the same shopping experiences. You know, it's obviously, like, much more superficial, but it's also part of the experience that we need to also improve. Our experiences need to improve in all areas. I mean, we're lucky we're in Southeast London here. If I want to find hair, I walk down the street and I find it. But if I was to live, I don't know, in London, Colchester or things like that, you know, we should be able to to buy our hair care everywhere, because we're part of the society, like, we're part of this country, so we should be able to do that. So big hair no care, and then hair extensions is something that I think we should have on the high street as well. You know, I want us to be in Superdrug. I want us to be in Boots. I want us to be in Target. You know, I want us to be, because why not? I want us to be in Sephora. This is where we should be. Like, why not?
You did, I saw a video that you did on your Instagram, where it was on YouTube, and you went around to some, let's say, white hair salons, and you asked them, could you style my hair? Could you wash my hair? I thought that was a really, really interesting video, because that's something that you don't really think about, but we know as black women not to go into a white hair salon, because you know she's not going to do your hair well. But it was good that you made that video and you kind of challenged people and said, like, why can't you do my hair? What was that like filming? Did you get a bad response from some people?
Yes, I did. And first I was like, oh, thank you. I want to say thank you, because the way that you said, we know not to go into the salon, because that's the message. I think for some people watched the video and didn't get that, because there was some that were like, why do you go and give them your money? Like, you should go to black owned salons. And it wasn't that, it was about, we know that. But how many women in the comment section when I posted that had no idea that this was going on, you know? And when you want to highlight how we have different experiences, different privileges, hair is relatable for everyone. It's common to every woman. This is also one way to have this conversation. But it was quite upsetting, especially there was one hair salon where the guy was like, well, it's going to be more expensive, obviously, because it's Afro hair, it's harder. And he was saying that he was the owner of the salon, but he had one hairstylist in the salon, like, busy on the woman, and that hairstylist was black, and the woman she was styling was white. And you know, like, the irony when he was like, oh wow, so no, it's like, no, but this, he really said this price list is for Caucasian hair. So I was like, oh, so where is the price list for the Caucasian hair? You know, it didn't have any. But I couldn't believe the cheek. And you have like a black hairstylist.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about growing up in France as a black woman, and I've done a lot of research on you, and I'm just like, wow, she's so amazing. But you've said that you had friends that you didn't really like, and being a black woman in France, there's a lot of prejudice and things like that. How do you think that shaped you today as a woman?
I think, well, you know, it's okay. So I love being here because, you know, you can hear it. I have a French accent. So I'm definitely French. You can't take that away from me. And in France, I sound just like everyone else. And that's enough for them to deem that. So, but still, I am not used, so I don't know what it is to be, British African, born here, and you sound British, etc. I still think that it's easier to be black and British and black and British African than it is to be French and black African.
Oh, wow.
I definitely think that. And that shaped me in a way. I think I always feel like I have something to prove. Really? But it's not necessarily a bad thing, because if anything, it gives me I've always been really driven, but not just on that. I'm driven because I just love to do well. Like, I just love to work. I just love to just do things. Like, I feel like this confidence has been a journey, but London has been a massive driver for it.
Yeah.
I think moving to London, so you know, like the Navy advert when people are like, my name is blah, blah, blah. I was born in Lancaster, made in the Navy. You know, it's like, my name is Freddie, I was born in Paris, made in London.
Oh, that's nice.
Like London, it's just, I love being in London. I love being black in London.
Yeah.
But having said that, like I said, I compare it to being black in Paris, so I don't know. I wouldn't speak for the black people born here. No.
Do you think there's a lot of stigma attached to being a mum? Because then you've got women in the public eye, and they get ridiculed a lot because, oh, you're a mum, like you shouldn't do that. Yeah.
No, there is. I definitely feel a lot of pressure. Not pressure, but like you're scared to be judged. You know, the fact that, for example, like we also moved back to London, it was much better for us, but also because for my career, it made so much more sense. Like things were really picking up a lot on every aspect, like big hand care, like the workshops, like the blog, etc. So like my husband was just like, let's definitely move back. But us being here, for me to be here, my husband chose to stay home to look after our son. And I still, you know, I feel guilty for that sometimes. But he's always like, what are you on about? Like, we don't do this gender thing in this house. But you know, sometimes like I'm nervous to say that to people, because I don't want people to feel like, oh, but you know, like, you're a woman, you should
stay home.
Uber drivers, oh my God, they lecture you. Uber drivers, they make me feel so bad. They're like, you know, if you have a son, where is he now? Why, you know? I think you can never do it right.
Yeah.
It's difficult. How long you breastfeed.
Yeah, people
all
always
of those
have something
things.
to say.
There's always something to say. Always something to say. Yeah. Like even, oh my God, day before yesterday, we go to see the health visitor, like for the first time since we moved back. And my son arrives, like, and he has like a dummy in his mouth. And then like we take him out, you know, because we're just in the pram, take him out. And she's like, oh wow, look at his lips. And she's like, oh, look at his lips. You can see that the dummy has shaped them. I'm like, what do you mean? His full lips? Have you seen my lips? Yeah. Wait, like, what are you on about? Like, his lips he just has big lips. It's not like, it's just like I've been here for 30 seconds and you made me feel guilty for giving a dummy to my son.
Your son.
I'm like, oh my God.
People
honestly,
are so annoying.
all the time. Yeah.
But I want you to just talk about how you've come from wherever you've come from and how you feel now as a woman, as a mom, and you have your success. How does that make you feel?
Well, the way you put it, obviously, I'm like, oh wow.
No, but it's true.
But you know how in your head it never sounds like that, does it?
Like,
you know, like I'm sure if I was telling you, all of the things about you, you'd be like, oh wow, I want to meet this girl. But in your head, you're like, yeah, nah, you know, like you. But having said that, I am so grateful. Every single day I start my day by writing the 3 things I'm grateful for. I am so grateful to like to be in the place that I am, like first, like to have come to terms with years and years and years of a terrible relationship with myself. I feel like I've come on the other side, you know. It's almost like, if I was to picture it, it's almost like years of like, you know, like navigating around as the ugly duckling, but now I'm like, I'm this one, you know, and like, and my wings, they're big and they're wide, and you know, and I'm, you know, I'm just glamorous. I'm like, no,
what advice would you give to, I don't know, a young black female who wants to just go for it, but still feels like the ugly duckling inside?
I think people and society like throw expectations and project things on you on different level, because you're a woman, because you're black, because I'm from the suburbs, because you're, you know, all of those things. And then I think that we just end up carrying all of those layers and layers of not good enough, not all of this.
Yeah.
At some point you just have to break through all of that. Just give yourself the benefit of the doubt. And what if I was amazing? You know, like just take one day at a time. Just tomorrow, just wake up and say, do you know what? Like, what if I was to assume that I'm amazing and choose myself like I'm amazing today, and honestly, and see, and then like repeat the day after if you can, you know. That's the way to start, honestly. Just give yourself the benefit of the doubt. What if I was amazing?
Yay, that's nice. That's a nice way to end it, actually. Thank you very much.